Most people who went there will tell you that the most long-lasting and most intense friendships that they had were formed at Hales. My two best friends to this very day are guys I went to school with.
I think there are specific aspects of the Hales Franciscan education that made me a person of great perseverance.
We strongly feel that an all-boys school for the African American kid is extremely important because it gives him a chance to become who he is without being influenced by all the other things that perhaps he would have to put up with in another situation.
And the high school that all my friends in grade school were going to go to is a public high school, and my mother said, there's no way you're going to follow them. So that's how I ended up at Hales.
They all shared in the vision of Hales and what the goal and objectives of the school were. Its motto, unto perfect manhood. And I can honestly say that each had a significant impact on me. I can remember every teacher from just about every class from my 4 years there.
The motto of Hales, which is in virum perfectum, unto perfect manhood. And that's really what this is all about.
When I was at Hales, it was a place where people cared. They took interest in the student as an individual. There was a support system to ensure that no one fell between the cracks, and to constantly instill in you that you had the wherewithal to be somebody.
In my class, if you weren't going to college, that was a cardinal sin. Everyone went on to college and graduated.
Certainly the girls recognized it. They used to say that the Hales guys look good in suits and shirts and ties, and they would flock to the dances that we had, which were very, very popular.
And it's amazing how a feeling of belonging and how that can enhance your motivation to try to achieve and try to excel in what you do.
When I graduated from Hales, I went on to Bradley University and I got an electrical engineering degree. And I attribute all of my success in college, undergrad and graduate school, to my experience at Hales.
And everyone, in my opinion, every experience has a reason. And certainly my experiences through those 4 years at Hales were for a particular reason for me. And it certainly has helped me be the type of man I am today.
And so in an all-boys school, it would seem that we're trying to show young kids the value of strong, manly characters of joy and peace and love and concern for others and a hope for the future. And that maybe is confusing, but at the same time, to try to put it in a bottle and sell it is not as easy as it is to watch it happen. And in 40 years, I think I watched it happen.
The mission of Hales, I feel, is to give a quality education to African American males. My personal mission at Hales is to do all that I can to improve the academic programs and make this school a preeminent institution in this community.
The most important thing at Hales is that everybody cares. I mean, the faculty, the staff, everybody, the teachers, they do everything in their power they can to make sure we are successful. I mean, it's something you never get at any other school.
Hales has always been the school in the neighborhood, the school to be at. And I came to teach here because I felt a need to give my talents and skills to the African American males that are struggling, to the African American males that are not meeting very much success in our society. But many of the challenges that the young men face, there are more freedoms and there are more opportunities for young men to lose their discipline and to lose sight of the future. And I think that's another advantage that Hales offers, because we constantly remind them to be disciplined and to keep their eyes on the future.
And it's high school, and once you leave high school, you will hear the slogan that you're preparing for the best years of your life in college. Well, some would say that those high school years were probably the best years of your life.
Hales Franciscan is a phenomenon. It is a place that dispels everything you see on the 10 o'clock news. You don't see the half-truth that you see portrayed in the media at Hales Franciscan. You see the other half of the story. What Hales offers, however, are the foundation and groundwork for the solutions to those challenges. That's what makes us unique.
Here at Hales, we have a lot of sports programs. The sports programs are great, but this year I learned how to play chess. And I like chess because it's a thinking sport and I'm a thinking man.
You are imbued with a sense of this being a two-way street, that your success means that you have an obligation to others to try to reach out and help others. And I think it means that you carry a kernel of conscience with you that everyone really needs if we're going to make this a better place to live.
News at noon.
Michael Jordan using his star power to help a South Side institution, launching a multi-million-dollar fundraising campaign for Hales Franciscan High School.
Because ultimately it falls back in your lap. We can do everything that we, as parents, as leaders, as teachers, supporters, but ultimately it's up to you to accept that challenge. You know, to be a team, and we are a team. You know, I may be the leader of the team, but I needed a Scottie Pippen, I needed a Horace Grant, I needed some of the other guys. It's up to you guys to finish the race.
And I believe, though, that Hales has to survive because we offer something particularly different and peculiarly different and special to a group of kids that only the alumni can tell you about.
10 years from now, I would love to see Hales Franciscan with a waiting list of over 1,000 students and trying to get into it because they have seen the results. They've seen what has happened through the alumni that have gone out of this place. The school that the entire nation is looking to for leadership because of what has happened through the products that have come out of this school. And that, I feel, is when we really will understand what in virum perfectum means, because they've gone out and they truly have changed this world.
I certainly think Hales has a chance to be a national example of how to do it right.
On the revitalization of Hales, and let me say it's going to go even further, because these individuals that will come out of Hales Franciscan will have an impact throughout the state, they will have an impact nationally, and they will have an impact internationally, and I guarantee you that.
The solution that Hales Franciscan provides is an answer for a lifetime, and I'm walking proof of it.
So when I ask you that question, who are you? You're going to say what? When? Today, tomorrow, forever. Thank you.